So the first step now we'll do at this stage is we'll join all the heights down, starting with just the top one, down to point A. Now, let's go a little bit heavier so they can be picked up a bit clearer there on the video. Before I go any further, what I need at this stage is, I need to just find the exact position where my 195 will be scaled down to 140. So, the obvious thing to do, and I might just do this with a colour here so that it doesn't go to confuse and get mixed up with any of the other detail, is we mark the height at 140. Bring that height across. And right there is position where the 195 total height object has been scaled down to 140, and the center of enlargement, or sorry, reduction in this case, the center of reduction is here, point A. So everything is being moved from the red original position down to this 140mm height, if that makes sense. So everything has been reduced from full 195 height down to 140 towards point A. Point A being our center point of reduction. Now, I'm not even sure yet how many of these I'll need. But for now, I'll just draw them all. I'll reduce every point. We'll see afterwards what's needed once we start drawing the object. So everything is reducing. Make sure we don't take this point now. That's just a reference height for the 140. Move on up there. That was the neck. Here's the center of the circle. And finally the top, but that's already been taken. So the purpose of all of that work is to get us all these points here. So where we've reduced every height proportionally down to a max 140. Now we've just figured out a good starting point for the next view. So I have about 120 in free space there. I'm going to keep it just maybe slightly to the left. I don't want to go off page here. I'm going to start 70mm in, or 65mm. I'm going to try 65mm in from the right hand border, and at that position I'm going to draw a vertical line. That vertical line is the axis of my new reduced figure. So let's just start with the same procedure as last time. I started off with the center point of the main circle and I drew the main circle. So that was the center point in its original position. That's it in its reduced position. So that's the center point. That was the top of the original circle. That's the top of the reduced circle. I'm not going to worry about numbers here. All I have to do is work with the construction I have just used. Just go with it. Wherever the center is, or wherever the outside top of it is, there we go. And we get our object. Scale down. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to drop the logo, or the label I suppose as they call it. Drop the label back into this. I don't think I need any of this detail really. I can just reproduce the label again, the same way I produced it last time, using the two squares on 45-degree lines. This time. And just like our construction method last time, I'll go through the center and out. I'll go through the center and out, and that will give me the positions for the actual label. Oh, there's the label finished. Now, because the center point of each 30mm arc lies on the line. Well, we can't see any change, they're still all on the line. But what could really help us here is just a little bit of understanding of what happened here at the start. To find the point of contact, you join the centres of the two circles. Well, what if we only have one centre? And if we don't have this one, well, you join through the point of contact from a centre, through the point of contact and down. So maybe if we can do that, we have a centre. Well, if we can find the point of contact, then we can go ahead and find the centre of these arcs. The point of contact was here and here, taken across and scaled down. That gives us a point of contact here and a point of contact here. Applying our knowledge from the previous part of the question, the point of contact lies on a line joining centres. So that means if we use that exact understanding there, I've just found the two centres. So by joining from the centre through the point of contact onto the ground, I get a centre, and onto the ground I get a centre. So nice little application of what we've done loads of times before, and just using it backwards. So there we get the base one side and the other side. Now I think, as we probably understand, we're going to go ahead and just do the same process. I won't really talk through it this time that much. We'll just take our height line, we'll reduce it. We'll take our points of contact, reduce them. And through the points of contact from one centre to find the other centre. Next, we are working with, I suppose the centre of the next circle would be the best place to go in. Taken across, it's reduced, and it's brought down to here. The top of the circle is the 195 point, which becomes the 140 point, right there, total height. I'm going to watch the accuracy here now, because that should be hitting both points down below, which it's not bad there for me. So when we draw the circle hitting the top point, it should also catch those 2 points. That means I can go and draw the neck. And have I got the last one? No, I've one more to take. So this part here, that's 10mm down from the top, we can bring it onto our height line. We can scale it down to the point A, and from that scaled position we can project it across and heavy it in. No constructions required to find the centre this time. That's it, that's the full drawing. I think just to tidy up this and just to get it completely finished, I should really add in a little bit of heavier curve for the continuous curve right here. And here. Now, that's the whole question finished. Very different style of question to what we might be used to seeing before. It's a scale. It's a scaled reduction is what we're dealing with here. We'll have plenty of practice done at this stage on maybe using the centre of an object and scaling down, but as you can imagine, with all of the work that's going on here and the complexity of the figure, it's much easier just to move it out to a height line, scale down the height line, and then move again. So it's just a lateral movement across our page to create the space and to keep it all nice and tidy. So that was 2003 Junior Cert Higher Level question 2.